Hi everyone, welcome to today's chair yoga practice. We will be working and focusing our attention on our chakra system today. So the chakras are energy wheels that move throughout our bodies. There's actually hundreds of them, but we're going to focus on 7 of them. And I like to describe them as the strongest 7. So we're going to be starting, and they actually move up and down your spine. So as I said, there's 7 of them. So the first one is down in the perineum area, way down by your tailbone. And that one is your root chakra. So your root chakra is one that gives you stability and a really good, strong foundation. It's your roots. It's your stable base. It is your security. And it is a really strong one. That's the first one. And it's a place where you feel really safe. So that might mean with your family, in your home, just a place where you feel safe. So today it's kind of like we're feeling safe in our seat, in the space that you're in. And it is represented by the element of earth. So think of the earth as your foundation, okay? And the color it is represented by is red. So it's a nice, really strong, rich red color. And it brings a sense of a strength into us that we have a really nice, strong foundation. Okay, so the second chakra, we're going to move up, and it's in the sacrum area. It's in between the hips. And this one is ruled by our hormones, and it has the element of water. So when you think of this chakra, this is a lot where there's motion. Water has motion to it. It's always moving. It's not stagnant and firm like the earth is. It has more movement to it. So there's a lot more action, and this is where action begins. So when we're thinking about the sacrum chakra, we're thinking about some movement here, where we're thinking about reproduction and creativity. Okay, so this is in this area, and it's represented by the color of orange. So orange is a really happy color. It's a color where pleasure lies and happiness, and maybe even some joy in there as well too. When you're thinking about the hormone reproduction system in here and how you feel in here, it's usually pleasurable. Okay, so let's move up into the third area, and this is our solar plexus. So this is around our navel area, and it goes all the way around. And this is where action is happening. Okay, so there's a lot of action here. This is where strength is, your willpower, determination, your go-get-em. And there's a lot of motion up here. This is where your fire burns. So think of this as the element of fire, and it's the color of yellow. And so this is your gut. You know, it's movement, it's energy, and it's go get them. And you know, you think of something burning, and we will move a lot in twists and side bends here. So this is where our strength is. Okay, and then we move up and coming into this area right here. And this is the heart chakra. So this is right in between the 3 lower ones and the 3 higher ones. Okay, so this is our center. So we always think of ourselves as bringing ourselves to our heart center, our center. This is right here. The element here is air. So when you think of your lungs are here, you're breathing in, you're exhaling, you got a lot of air movement here, okay? And the color here is green. So when you're thinking about this area, it's green because of the nurturing effect. So nurturing as in Mother Nature, love, peace, compassion, empathy. You know, you kind of want to be hugged here. So this is a green color, very nurturing, nature, love. And the movement here is really soft and gentle, and almost like a wave moving through you. It's a nice one. And I think that's why this is the center. And then we move up into the fifth one, which is the throat chakra. This is where your communication is, your self-expression, your voice, how you express yourself to others and to the rest of the world, and even how you express yourself to yourself. What are you trying to say? And are you paying attention? Are you listening? This color is more of a turquoisey blue, and it is represented by the element of space. When you think of how sound carries, it's carried by space. So we're thinking about expression here. And expression isn't only through our voice, it's through body language, how our faces are, and how we represent ourselves to others. So how we communicate. Okay, so we move ourselves up and we go to the sixth chakra. And this is in the pineal gland, so it's just between the eyebrows and then inwards. So you could say that this is also your third eye. There's no element to this, but it's a royal blue, a cobalt blue color. It's very rich and robust. And this is your intuition. This is your wisdom. You know, we have all the wisdom already within us, within ourselves, and we just have to access it. So it's going inwards and really listening to what we have to say inside us. Not listening to the mind so much, but listening what is deep within us. So really paying attention to that third eye, you know, the eyes in the back of your head, we actually really do have them. That's your intuition. Okay, now let's move up to the last one, and that's at the crown of your head. That's in your pineal gland. No, that is in your, it's in the crown. So it's right up here. This one's the pineal gland. This one is right up here at the crown. And it's a royal purple color. So you think of the crown on your head and think of that royal color. This is knowledge. This is knowledge of the totality, knowledge of everything. Knowledge of the whole atmosphere of ourselves, but also everything that's around us, of the world, of the universe. We have that knowledge within us. It's just trying to find it. So just trying to discover and be curious about what's happening all around us and through us and underneath us and above us and what's swirling around in the cosmos. So that's a lot, but that's our crown chakra. Okay, so we have those 7 chakras. So the root chakra, the sacrum chakra, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. And we're going to be working with those today. So let's find our first one, our root chakra, by sitting down in our chair, getting comfortable, wiggling around as much as we need to, rooting down through our feet. Placing our hands, palms face down, just to give a little bit more grounding and rooting sensation to the body. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders are soft and relaxed. And just gently close your eyes and become aware of what's going on around you. The space that you're in. Really beginning to connect with that foundation, your security, your safe place. Noticing what comes out of that. So what kind of feelings do you have in this place that's all around you? Maybe even envisioning a red color. Feeling the foundation of the earth underneath your feet, underneath your seat. Maybe even underneath your hands as they press down on your thighs. Just begin to notice. And then take that awareness and bring it now towards your body, feeling yourself secure and planted where you are on your chair in your body. Again, maybe bringing that red color, feeling the earth. And just watch your breath for a few moments. Just watch your breath moving through you. With your exhale, allow yourself to ground down, feeling a little bit more secure in your seat as you exhale. So your inhale is lifting you up. Your exhale is grounding you down to a more stable place. And then open up your eyes. And we're going to lift up one leg, bringing it off the ground, keeping your balance on that one foot sitting in your seat. And then bring that foot down. Find that security as your foot gets planted, and then lift up the other leg. And then exhale, bring that foot down and plant that down too. Lift up the left foot. Feel it lift up. Feel your seat maybe root down a little bit more and into that right foot a little bit more. And then exhale to bring that left foot down, root it down, and then lift up that right foot. And just feeling the motion in the body as you do this. And one more time, bringing that left foot up. Feeling that foundation of your right foot firmly planted into the ground. And then exhale, bring that left foot down. So we're going to root down through that right foot again. And we're going to take that left foot and we're going to bring it up. Bring it up to as high as you can bring it down, and then slide it down your leg. And again, root down through the left foot. Bring that right leg up. Slide it all the way up your leg. And then slide it back down your leg. Just feeling that connection. Let's do that one more time on each side. Left leg comes all the way up. And then all the way down. Feeling that friction, that rubbing sensation. And the right leg comes all the way up. And then all the way back down again. Okay, root those both feet down. Root down your seat. And lift your arms all the way up. Reach up as high as you can. And root yourself down. Let's take a right leg and reach it out. Plant your heel firmly into the ground. Bring your hands towards your heart. Holding it here. On your next inhalation, lift that right leg up. Hold it up here, pushing away from you with that right foot and pushing firmly into the ground with that left foot. Take one more breath here. And then bring that right foot all the way down. Bring your arms again all the way up. Inhale, reach up. And then take that left foot and reach it out into the heel. Bring your hands to touch above your head. Push down into the heel, push down into the right foot, push down into your seat. Hold yourself here. Breathe. Notice what comes out of this. And then lift that left leg up. Hold it here. Hold it here. And then exhale, bring your hands all the way down towards your heart. And then bring that left foot back and down. Good. Hold yourself here. Root down into your seat. Squeeze your buttocks so they kind of lift up off the seat. And then exhale, relax them down. Do that again. Inhale, reach and squeeze your buttock cheeks. And then exhale, ground them and root them back down, finding that stable connection. Do that one more time. Squeeze. And then exhale, root back down into the ground. Good. Hold it here for a moment. Feeling your stability here in your seat. And then on your next breath, bring your arms all the way up, reach up, root down, and then bring your hands all the way back down onto your thighs. We're going to heel toe our feet apart. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to start to move in little circles. So now we're moving into that second chakra, the movement of the wave of the water. Okay, allowing that movement to come in. Still breathing a nice rhythm of breath. I'm feeling maybe some churning happening in the sacrum area. and through lower here in the pelvis and the groin, and maybe even perhaps in the lower back. Still feeling connected to the chair and to the earth, but now we're moving into the water, getting right into those hormones. So if you have feelings that are coming up as these circles get a little bit bigger, that's okay. Just allow them to come. Allow them to go, come and go. And let's get these circles even bigger, moving around and around. Until they're as big as you possibly can make them without falling off the chair. Taking your time, leaning as far back as you can, over towards the side, towards the front, towards the side, and towards the back. Okay, we're gonna come around, and then we're gonna go in the opposite direction. So we're making them just as big. Keep our feet firmly planted in the ground, our seat firmly planted. Relax your shoulders as we move around in the opposite direction, noticing how this movement feels. You might feel yourself as a wave moving around. And as we move around here, we're gonna have the circle become a little bit slower and a little bit smaller. So with each circle you make with your body, we're going to make it just a little bit smaller. Try to stay as upward as you can, softening through your chest and your shoulders. Softening through your face too. Try not to hang on and grit your teeth or your jaw or squinch out your eyes. So the circle is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Make sure you're breathing. It's getting smaller and smaller. Just noticing any sensations or feelings or emotions that are coming out of this until our circle is really tiny now. Swaying back and forth. Maybe envisioning that orange color. Any shade of orange. Orange is a happy color. Little tiny circles until you're barely even moving. Good, barely even moving. And then just become still. You might even feel some motion still happening in the body. Okay, and we're going to heel and toe the feet back together. Keep your hands on your thighs. And we're going to start to do some cows and some cats. So open up through the chest, open up through the belly, opening up. If you want to move your legs a little wider apart so you can get right through there, it's okay. So squeeze the shoulder blades together for your cow. And then exhale, round out your back. Do that a couple more times, moving through the cow. So this motion of water moving around. Breathing in into our cow. And exhale, rounding out, pushing our backs. And just bringing ourselves forwards a little bit through our shoulders. We'll do this 2 more times. Exhale out into our cat. Tucking the head if that feels good. Last one into our cow. Opening up the throat. And then exhale, rounding out. Good. And then coming back up. Maybe just closing your eyes. Feeling the earth beneath our feet. And maybe still feeling that gentle beginning of movement through the body as the water moves around. So going from red to that orange. And now we're going to move up into the navel area, the solar plex area, into where action begins. So we're going to inhale the arms all the way up. And we're going to do a side bend. You can bring your hand down if you like, or you can keep your arms up here and feel a nice good stretch. And then inhale, reach up as high as we can, and then bend over towards that other side. Inhale, reach one more time up. And then over towards that side. Keep rooting down. Inhale to lift. And then exhale, over. Good. And then inhale, lift. And then we're going to exhale and we're going to twist. Get a nice little fire burning here. Inhale to lift. Feeling nice and strong and determined in our actions. Inhale to lift. And then exhale to twist. Inhale to lift. And exhale to twist in the opposite way. Okay, inhale to lift. And then exhale to reach and fold all the way down to touch your toes. Inhale to lift. Exhale to reach all the way down towards your toes again. One more time. Inhale to lift. Good. And we'll do a side bend here. Side bend and lift it up. And then side bend towards the other side. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to twist. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. Inhale to lift. Exhale, reaching forward, bend, touching your toes. Inhale to lift. One more time. Exhale to reach down, forward fold. And then inhale to lift it all up. And then exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands towards your thighs. And then push into your feet. And then sit back down. Inhale, push into your feet. And then sit back down. Remember, this is all about strength and mobility and motion. And sit back down. Let's do that one more time. And we're going to stay here. Stay here. See if you can balance. If you need to hold on to the chair seat. And then slowly bring yourself all the way up. Reaching and stretching up. And we'll do that one more time. Exhale over towards one side. You can grab hold of one wrist. Stretch and reach. Inhale to lift. Exhale, reach over towards the other side. Inhale to wrist. Lift. Exhale to twist. One side. Root down through your feet. Open up through your chest. Inhale to lift. Be nice and strong here. Exhale over to twist the opposite direction. Inhale to lift. Exhale, forward fold. If you need to hang on to your chair or the wall, do so. Bend into your knees. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, reach all the way down again. And then inhale to bring yourself all the way up. And exhale, hands towards your heart. Hold on to something if you need to. Close your eyes. Feel yourself rooted down. Feel the fire burning in your belly. Begin to notice what's happening. Take a few moments here. Good. Okay, and let's move up from that yellow fire that was happening in the belly. We're going to move up into the heart chakra. So this is right in through the middle. So this is where our love and empathy lies. So practicing ahisma, which means non-violence. So if you need your chair, grab your chair. If you need to hold on to it, you can do so. We're going to inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands all the way down, clasp them behind you. And then inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, release. Inhale your arms all the way up. And then exhale, reach your arms all the way down towards your seats. And you're going to reach your legs back and then come into a downward dog. Okay, you're going to reach back as far as you can, bending into your knees. And then we're going to inhale, lift up. And then exhale, you might need to adjust your legs to reach down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to reach back down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale to lift up, holding onto the chair. Exhale to root all the way back down. Yeah, and then we're gonna walk our feet towards ourselves again, and then come all the way back up. And then exhale, bring your hands all the way down. Okay, so we're gonna sit back down again onto the chair. Okay, we're gonna bring our hands towards our heart and just getting connection with that heartbeat. It's a feeling of the heart beating in our chest. Getting connection with our breath, feeling ourselves breathe. This is where love and compassion, peace, that beautiful green color of nature moving through us. The element is air, feeling the air move through your lungs as you breathe. Feel your heart beating. Okay, on your next inhale, you're going to take that heartbeat and then move it outwards and open. Exhale, bring it all in and bring it back in towards your heart. Inhale, open, expand that heart open in the love. Exhale, bring it all back in, right back in towards the heart. Inhale, open, share it. And then exhale, bring it all back in. One more time, inhale, open and share it. Exhale, bring it all back in. Excellent. Take a moment here, reconnect with that breath. Reconnect with the heart. Feel it beating in your chest. Okay. So from that green color, we're going to move up into the throat. So we're just going to take our hands and just move our hands up in front of our neck. And then up onto the sides of our neck. And then the back of the neck, moving in upward strokes. Lengthening through the neck. And so moving into this chakra, this throat chakra, which is our self-expression. So bringing our hands now towards our heart. And we're going to inhale, lift up the chin. Exhale, lower the chin down towards our hands. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower down. So communication, paying attention, listening as well too. This goes all with it all. This communication and self-expression. Are we listening when others talk? We're listening to what we have to say, what others have to say. So one more time, moving that chin down. Inhale, lifting it up. And then exhale, coming back to center. Okay, so let's bring the chin down and we're gonna move the head, chin over to one side, open up the throat, move that chin all the way up, bring it over towards the other shoulder, and then move it all the way back down. Let's go in the opposite direction now. Move that chin over towards the other shoulder, lift it all the way up. Just be really, really careful here. We have gentle ligaments in the neck area. So moving slow. Going to the opposite side and then bringing it back down. Let's do that one more time on each side. Over towards the right side. Lifting that chin up. Over towards the other side. Paying attention to what's happening here. And then bringing it back to your center. And then moving in the opposite way over towards the shoulder. Lifting it up. over towards the right side. And then down and then back to center. And then coming and sitting back. Good. Just notice what you were doing with your body there, if you were breathing or not. Let's bring the shoulders up and then bring them down. Let's bring them up and bring them down. Let's bring them up and bring them down. Okay, so let's take a breath in through the nose and let's sigh it out. Let's do it again. Let's do that one more time. Good. And just hold it here for a moment. I'm going to move ourselves into a buzzing bee or bumblebee breath. So we're going to just let's close off our ears just for a moment. We're going to breathe in through the nose and we're going to hum it out. You're going to feel the vibrations moving up and down, but this isn't a self-expression. This is allowing your voice to be released. So we're going to close off our ears, breathe in through the nose, and then hum it out. Release the ears. How did that feel? Let's do that 3 more times. It's your own pace, okay? Close off the ears. Bring your hands down. Just close your eyes for a moment. Were you listening? Did you feel that in your body? Listening is part of communication and expressing ourselves. The hum was our expression. Were we paying attention? Okay, let's bring the arms all the way up again. Wiggle the fingers. That's another way of communication, is through the hands and the arms and the fingers. Wiggling them all around in the hands. Sign language, a way of communication. Thank you. Okay. So that from that royal blue or that turquoise blue color, we're going to move up towards between the eyebrows into that pineal gland right there. This is intuition. So let's focus in on our eyes and we're going to look outwards. And then bring that focus inwards and then close the eyes. Keep the eyes closed. We're going to look up and then look down. And then look back up again, just with the eyeballs. And then look back down. And then bring the eyeballs back to center. Our eyes are closed. We're going to look one way, so look towards the right. So we're looking in the corners of our eyes. Bring your eyes back to center, and then look in the opposite direction. Bring the eyeballs back to center, and then move the eyes in circles. Going one direction, and then in the other direction. Good. And then open up the eyes. You're going to take your right finger and hold it out. So looking at that right finger. Okay, it can be any of the fingers. You're going to focus on that finger. And then you're going to slowly draw that finger inwards. Focusing on that fingers. So you're really looking at the fingers, but you can also see all that's around you beyond the finger, but you're focused in on that finger. Touch your nose and then slowly draw that finger away from you. Keep focusing on that finger. Keep focusing. But also notice what you see all around you. Now take that finger as soon as it's all the way out, and then you're going to bring it over. So we're looking at that finger. We're not moving our heads though. It's moving the eyes to watch the finger. How far can you move your hand? And keep looking at that finger without moving your head. Keep moving the finger. When do you stop seeing the finger? I can still see mine. As soon as you can't see that hand or finger anymore, you have to even bring it back a little bit more. And then bring it all the way back. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. Bring it all the way back. Focusing on that finger. And then let's give that right arm a rest and pick up the left hand. I'll do the same thing. So bring that finger close towards your eyes. Remember, we have all the wisdom that we have in us. It's in our cells. Touch our nose. And then bring that finger out. Remember, there's no element to this chakra, but it's your intuition. And then let's move that finger. Don't move your head, just move your eyes. Looking at that finger. Keep looking at it, keep looking at it. Keep looking at it, but don't move your head. How far can you move your hand and still being able to see that finger? And then bring it back again. We have all the wisdom in us. We just have to find it. It's there. We just have to access it. Be aware of that wisdom that we have in our bodies. We have in every cell. And then bring that arm back down. Close your eyes for a moment. You can imagine the finger moving and your eyes moving with it in time. Just trying to hold that image within you. Paying attention. While you're holding that image of your finger moving and your eyes following it, maybe you can envision that royal blue color, that really cobalt, dark blue color. Having that feeling of eyes in the back of your head that you know, your intuition. You're not guessing, you just know. You know. And then take your hands, bring your hands together in prayer. Take your thumbs, bring them to that space between your eyes. Soften through the shoulders and just hold it there. Take a moment. Just notice what you notice as you hold your thumbs between your eyebrows. Maybe you can tap in a little deeper. Okay, so now let's move up to the crown of the head. So we're going to bring those hands up. We're going to make a little crown. We're going to bring those wrists together, pinky together, thumb together, and the other fingers are going to splay out. They almost look like a lotus flower. And that's going to be our crown as we place that onto our heads. We look royal now. So think about that royal purple color, and that the knowledge that we have, the knowledge of the totality, the knowledge of everything, everyone, everything in the entire world, in the universe, we know, we have access to. If only we can just tap into it. It's there. Take a big breath in, take that crown, lift it off of our heads and bring it down in towards our hearts. Reach it back up again and place it down on our heads, feeling ourselves, surround ourselves with that purple color. Lift it back up, bring it down into our head, to our hearts again. Lift it back up, place it down on towards your head. Imagine that you have a crown there. Remove your arms, bring them out, and then bring the arms all the way down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down towards your thighs. Inhale, lift up. Let's exhale, forward fold, reach down towards your toes. Inhale, root down, lift yourself all the way up, reaching up towards the sky. Grab hold of the crown and place it back on towards your head. Lift that crown up and forward fold, reach down. Feel that motion of the water flowing through you, the earth securing and balancing you. Inhale, halfway up. Move yourself into a cow, opening up the chest and the belly. Exhale, rounding out the back. Inhale, lift yourself all the way back up. Moving into a side bend on one side, lifting up, side bend onto the other side. Inhale to lift, exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, bringing your hands to your thighs, push into your feet, lift yourself up, bringing your arms all the way up. Reaching up as high as you can. Exhale, hands towards your heart. Let's move the chair over to one side, or maybe in front of you. Root down through your feet, finding your security, your foundation through your root chakra. And then create some movement as you move that left foot up to wherever you feel secure. Feeling the motion through the hips, drawing that hip and that knee away from you to open up through the hips a little bit more, standing up nice and tall, bringing a hand towards your waist. And we're going to exhale, move over, getting right into that third chakra, lifting it up, and then moving into the other side. One more time, lifting up. Exhale, move over to side bend. Inhale to lift, and then over towards the other side. Inhale to lift. Bring that leg down. Maybe move your chair or find another balance. And then root down through that left foot, holding on to the chair. Root down through that left foot. And take that right foot and lift it up to where you can. Allow the knee to draw away, creating some openness in through the second chakra. Feeling maybe the motion of water. Then place your hand onto your hip or on your waist. And we're going to side bend, getting into that solar plexus, the fire that's moving in through your body, moving in the opposite direction, side bend, coming up to stand, over again, one side, back to stand, and then over towards the other side. Good, back to stand, and then bringing that foot down, feeling your security here. Do a few circles in through the hips. If you need to hold on, do that. Creating some motion, getting into that second chakra. And then bringing the arms all the way up, hands towards your heart here. And we're going to twist to one side, getting into the solar plexus. Again, over towards the other side, getting that fire burning. And then inhale the arms up, opening up through the chest. Exhale, bringing the arms back down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, bring your hands towards your heart, bringing your hands both onto your heart, feeling your heart beating, feeling yourself breathing, softening through the shoulders, feeling secure and strong here. And then inhale, lift up the chin, opening through the throat. Exhale, root down through the chin, stretching out the back side of your neck. Inhale to lift, open. Exhale, bringing the head back down. One more time. Inhale, open. Sending that openness in the hands up. Taking a big breath in and oming it out. Bringing your hands again towards your heart. Holding onto a chair if you need to. Bringing the other arm down. Closing your eyes. Bringing your attention between your third eye, your eyebrows, right in towards that space. Feeling it there. Perhaps maybe bringing one thumb towards the center of your eyebrows, or maybe you can do two. Maybe you need to keep your eyes open. Maybe you need to hang on. Or perhaps just sitting back down into a seat as you do this. Holding yourself here. And then stretching your arms up, grabbing hold of that crown, the knowledge of the totality, and bringing that down on towards your head, holding it there, finding that crown, taking a moment here, telling yourself that you are enough. You have everything that you need within you. We don't need any more. We are enough. We're totally perfect as we are. Taking a few breaths here, taking a few moments. You can have your eyes open or closed. You can hang on if you like. And then bring those arms all the way up. Bring the hands all the way back down. And then grab hold of your chair again. And sit back down into your chair. And we're going to rest ourselves against the back of the chair. If you want to lie down on the ground for your Savasana, go ahead. Stretch your legs out. Bring yourself into a nice, comfortable Savasana. Hands can be up, or if you want to feel yourself grounded a little bit more, bring your hands down onto your thighs. Soften through your elbows, soften through your shoulders. You can tuck your chin down if that feels good. Gently close your eyes and just be. Let go of everything. Everything that we've done. Let go of anything that you don't need. Just be here. Able to relax, able to soften, find a place can just be. And slowly bring your awarenesses back. Begin to bring your awarenesses back towards your toes. Just feeling your toes and how they are. Maybe wiggling your toes, just your toes. And then bring your awareness back to your foot, both feet. Feeling both feet. Noticing both feet. And then create some movement in the feet. Remember, everything is connected, so the movement might be more than in just the feet, but really focus on the feet. And then bring your awareness to your ankles. Notice your ankles. And then create some movement into the ankles. Again, everything's connected, so more than the ankles are probably moving. And then move that attention up into your shins and into your calves, your lower leg. Noticing what you notice there. And then start to move in there. And then bring your awareness to your knees. Notice your knees. And then create some movement there. And then move the awareness up into your thighs. Noticing the back and the front of the thighs, and then creating some movement there. And then move the attention into your hips and your glutes. Noticing what's going on there, and then creating some movement there. And then move that movement and attention into your back. Noticing what you feel in your back, so lower back, middle back, upper back. And then eventually getting into those shoulders. Feeling the shoulders, focusing on the shoulders and creating some movement into those shoulders. And then doing the same into those upper arms. And then into the elbows, paying attention there. And then to the forearms. Into those wrists. Into the fingers and the hands. And then bringing the awareness into the belly area. Bringing some movement there. Into the chest area. And then into the neck. Feeling the movement in the neck, feeling the tension there. And then into the face. So noticing that chin, your jaw, the cheeks, your ears, your nose, your eyes, your forehead. Crown of your head, the back of the head. Noticing how everything feels as you sit upright. Take a few moments here. And bring your awareness back towards your breath. Just notice where your breath is coming from, where it's going. Perhaps you can even notice the beating of your heart. Perhaps you can maybe even envision a rainbow of color of the chakras as they move up and down your spine. I like to envision those chakra wheels, those wheels of energy, like the clogs on a clock. You know, there's the wheel, and then they have those little teeth, and every single one of them is interlinked, just like your body. And as one moves, it allows the other one to move, and then the other one to move, and then the other one to move. And so they're all moving with each other in time. And perhaps you can notice them moving up and down your spine. And the rainbow of colors, because they are the rainbow. The red, the orange, the yellow, the green, turquoise blue, dark blue, and then the purple. So it's the rainbow moving up and down your spine. Perhaps you can envision that in your mind. Moving in time with your breath. It is said that when we get all of those moving together in unison, that we find a really nice balance in our minds and our bodies. Sometimes they get stuck. Like if we can't communicate or express ourselves, or our hormones are disrupted, or we don't feel secure where we are. You know, different things are happening, or if we don't feel strong or empowered, and we become stuck in some of those chakras, those energy wheels, and we just have to work through them to get them moving again. So let's just bring our hands towards our heart, bow our heads. And just take a moment to reflect on this practice today of moving through those 7 chakras. Our root chakra, which is red, our foundation, at the base of our tailbone, moving up into the sacrum, where our action begins, creativity, orange color, up into our solar plexus in the navel, fire, yellow. This is where action is taking place, where our strength and willpower and determination comes from. And then we move up into the heart center, air, love, compassion. This is where the breath is, turquoise color. Moving up into the throat chakra, space, communication, expression. And then moving up between the third eye, the dark cobalt blue color, where our wisdom lies. Eyes in the back of your head, your intuition. And then the last chakra on the crown of the head. Knowledge of the totality of all that there is. We have it within us. You have everything that you need within you to make the right choices and the right decisions. Let's finish this practice today. Taking a breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. Breathe in for 1 Om. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today, and hopefully you can find that rainbow through you, around you, through your heart, through your breath. Thanks for joining me today. Namaste.